The only thing that's stopping you is this. The only thing that's slowing you down in life is your mind. You put so much limitations on yourself through this simple but yet complex process known as thinking. Many people would tell you that in order for you to actually succeed, in order for you to change your life, in order for you to change the situations that you're in that you don't like, you must first change your mindset. But they don't tell you which mindset they're speaking of. They don't tell you which mind they're talking about. They're speaking of that subconscious mind. What you subconsciously think about, that's what's going to create your reality. So, your subconscious mind, in a sense, is your default settings. The only way the subconscious mind can gain any information is through the conscious thought patterns that you practice daily. These patterns were developed from when you were a child to the age that you are now. They taught you so many things that you don't even know if it's right or wrong. But you just had to run with it. And it's not your fault, because as a child, you're basically developing. And once you're in any environment, whatever teachings they are sharing, that's what you observe. And that's what's going to create the belief that you have in yourself and your beliefs on how things should work. So your belief that money is evil, your belief that the only way to get rich is if you do something dirty, your belief that money doesn't grow in trees, proves why your bank account is the way it is today. You watched your parents work so hard for their money. So you believe that you have to do the same. You have to work hard for every dollar. When your parents yell at you, when they yelled at you as you failed at school, how they made you feel after every failure, it created a reality that makes you fear failure today. And because you fear failure, you're never going to take risks. The only thing that actually leads to success. You're afraid to take risks. And it's all because of what happened in the past. It's all because of what you experienced. So if you don't reprogram your thoughts, you're basically living through that childhood program settings that you got from your parents, your teachers, and your other loved ones. And that's why you're not bearing any fruits and your success is limited. So how do we solve this? How do we solve it? Well, since we figured out that repetition is what created the program, that through the ages, like from when you were a kid to now, you've been practicing it over and over again. That's what created that program. Then it's through new repetition that we're going to do a reprogram. Because what you consistently tell yourself, that's what's going to be downloaded in your subconscious mind. There's a reason why they tell you to speak morning affirmations. There's a reason why they tell you that whenever you go to the mirror, you always speak positively about yourself. It's so you can download those positive stuff into your subconscious so that it can change the default setting. That's what you want to do. You want to change that default settings. So in turn, you can change the way you take actions in life, that you're going to actually start doing more. You're going to actually start bearing more fruits and start multiplying them. That's what you want to do. It's time for a change. It's time you change your mindset. It's time you change how you talk to yourself. Because the subconscious mind can also protect you against adversity. Like anytime you encounter someone actually telling you you're not going to make it, you're not going to amount to anything, you've already instilled in yourself. You've already made it strong in you and have a strong belief that you can do anything and that nothing is impossible. So right there and then, you're going to shut it down. Right when they say it, you're going to cut it out. It's not going to be installed in you. Before it would have, because that's what you were telling yourself. That's exactly what you were speaking about. That's exactly what you were thinking about. So you would have accepted what they said. But because you've been making a change, you've been speaking positively, any negative statements that come around, you're going to shut it down. I want you to understand that those who subconsciously think that they can and those who subconsciously think that they cannot are both correct. Now you understand what they were talking about. You see?